Dare to win.
Give it up for Enya, y'all.
Hi everyone, my name is Enya and I'm a proud member of Students for a Democratic Society. I'm a little hoarse today because this is actually my 5th rally this week, so excuse me. That's because in recent times we've seen an unprecedented amount of attacks against the people, and us as students, we've been out there every step of the way. So first, there was the abortion bans in conservative states from conservative governors like Greg Abbott in Texas and Ron DeSantis in Florida.
Boo! Boo!
They passed these bans even though they were unconstitutional, even though hundreds of people came out in the streets and in the state capitals to say, no, we don't support this. They passed it anyway, and the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Boo!
Next was attacks against Black history and critical race theory and diversity, equity, and inclusion in these same conservative states. And that all culminated in the overturning of affirmative action.
Boo!
And in response, Students for a Democratic Society launched a national campaign to defend affirmative action, to defend diversity, equity, and inclusion. And to demand that universities across the country increase Black enrollment, increase Chicano and Latino enrollment, and increase Native American enrollment. And this past summer, we've seen an unprecedented amount of activity from our labor unions, and our members of SDS were out there at every single practice picket with the UPS Teamsters, and out there holding the line with the United Auto Workers. And of course, these past few weeks, Students for a Democratic Society joined the millions of people across the nation on campus and across the country in the streets, saying, "Free Palestine."
Woo! Free Palestine!
We're all working hard in the streets and with the people. Sorry. Thank you. While we're working hard, the people up top are working hard to suppress us. They call us terrorists for supporting human rights.
Shame!
Unanimously passed a resolution condemning student protests in solidarity with Palestine.
Shame!
And of course, you'll hear about them more later, but the Tampa five young women who attended a protest hosted by Students for a Democratic Society, were brutalized by university police, arrested, and charged with felonies, and are facing up to 10 years in prison for standing up and defending diversity at our schools.
Shame!
They target students because they think they can intimidate us because we're young. They think they can threaten our careers, threaten our future. But we know that we don't have a future if we can't study our history in school.
Woo!
And we know that we don't have a future if the Israeli occupation of Palestine continues.
Woo!
That's why we won't be intimidated. We haven't been intimidated despite all these attacks. We're still out there on campus and in the streets. We're out there with the Black community, with the Chicano and Latino community, with the Palestinian community, and with our brothers and sisters in the unions, side by side, in solidarity.
Woo!
We know that everything we have, like affirmative action, we've had to fight for it to get it, and we'll fight for it to keep it.
Woo! Woo!
So we already heard the quote today, but it's my favorite quote. So the quote from the Chicago Black Panther, Fred Hampton, every member at SDS knows it in their hearts, and I know every single one of you do too. He said that if you dare to struggle, then you dare to win, and if you don't dare to struggle, then you don't dare to win. So.
Woo!